I give you my heart.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. I just finished getting all cleaned up, doing my skincare, and just like getting everything ready. I'm gonna take you guys with me today. Me and the boys are just gonna run a couple errands and then probably go to the park, and I want to show you my outfit for the day. So I've got these shorts, this top, this sweater because it's only like 60 something degrees right now, and this headband. And then I actually just switched out my purses again. I do it periodically, and since we're kind of starting to get into fall, I went ahead and got this purse out. This is my little sack purse. As you can see, it's really small. My hands are tiny and my hand's like almost as big as the bag. So this is just a nice like throw your stuff in bag. I don't even use a wallet when I carry this one just because it's so small. The boys just finished their breakfast. Say hi, Ezra. He got his hair cut off, so he looks a little different now. You're like a brand new baby. Ugh. There you go. Elijah still has his hair. Still got some hair up here. But his wasn't as like tangled and wild looking as Ezra's, so I didn't cut his hair. Say hi, vlog.
Hi.
Come here. You want down? You want to get down? Ugh, stand up. This is my sweet boy. He's such a mama's boy. The other one, Ezra, he's such a daddy's boy. He loves his dad. You want clementine? Actually, these are mandarin oranges. Which, story time. So, I had a bag of these oranges out, and I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom really bad. So I ran to the bathroom because the boys were occupying themselves on the floor with some toys. I thought it'd be fine. I was in the bathroom for all of 2 minutes. I come out. Ezra is on this living room, like the dining table, eating mandarin oranges whole. Like, eating the skin, just... I'm like, of course. Only my kid. He's also been trying to eat crayons lately, which he's never tried to eat, you know, non-food objects before. So it's so interesting to me how they change as they get older. Elijah is more into like coloring and like doing certain activities. And Ezra is just all about food. He just all he wants is food. So I went ahead and did my makeup for the day, and the boys were about to start coloring at the table so I could get some things cleaned up. And this one slipped off the chair and bumped his little head against the wall. Like, I caught him, but he kind of bumped his head into the wall because he like fell sideways off the chair. So I swear, he's my accident-prone child, and he's like the most frail and skinniest out of the three boys, so I'm always just so worried about him. I'm like, he's gonna have like brain damage or something as many times as he's clunked his head or tripped over his own feet, or I don't know. Yeah, I went ahead and did my makeup already. I really like it. I went for kind of like a neutral, like fallish kind of look, because it definitely is cool today. It feels like fall weather, and I'm actually really excited because if you guys don't know, fall is my absolute favorite season. I'm a big fan of late spring. I think late spring is really pretty because it's like getting warmer, but it's not like hot yet, like summertime. So here's my little outfit of the day. Got the shorts on, the shirt. I'm just carrying the sweater for right now. Purse is on. And then I put my little headband on too. We are on our way out to Target first. I feel like I said something about it earlier in like a earlier clip of this video, but I already can't remember because mom brain. But I'm taking back some pants that I got for my sister's gender reveal party. I had this whole like cute outfit planned, and I bought the pants in a size that I thought I wore, and come to find out they were too small. So that was like a painful reminder that I really need to be focusing on my weight loss journey and like pushing it a little bit more. I think I could be doing more as far as like eating healthy, and not only that, but also I feel like maybe getting rid of some of the junk in the house, because what I buy for the kids and for my husband, I tend to snack on too sometimes because it's there in the house. So maybe like as a dynamic, like our whole family could be eating a little bit healthier, and maybe that will give me some extra motivation, I think. Also, guys, I'm having to hold my mount thing. I think it's like giving out, because I've never had a problem with putting my phone up here and filming before, but lately it's like it wants to fall down all the time, and it just, I don't know, it's acting like my phone is too heavy. So I'm like holding it right now so I can talk to you guys. I feel very ridiculous trying to keep it right here, but it just keeps wanting to fall down. So I may have to invest in an actual camera soon instead of using my phone to film, just because it really is difficult sometimes. And then sometimes I want to do like Q&As and stuff, or do like, I wanted to make an assumptions video, and it's kind of hard for me to go on my Instagram and do that when I'm using my phone to film. So Ezra's favorite song is on right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up for him. All right, here we go. Hopefully they accept returns on clothes. I couldn't find anything about it on the website, and none of my friends knew. So I took the chance and drove all the way out here. So worst case scenario, I'm stuck with some pants that don't fit, and I'll probably just give them to my sister. Looking at the backpacks. Boys, what would Nathan like this year? I don't know. Got some cool ones. I like these ones. So I'm having to hold the phone in my hand so that I can vlog for you guys, because my thing is like broken, I think. I'm probably going to end up ordering the tripod mount thing that I've really been wanting. It's only $10, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and get it, because at this point I don't really have a mount to film my videos with. And that's kind of frustrating, because this is like super not ideal, and I don't think it's the safest to be holding my phone in one hand and steering with the other. But I'm actually picking up the boys some food right now. I ordered myself a salad from Chick-fil-A, and I just got them some nuggets. I also want to try their mango passion tea. I hear it's good, so I got one of those too. And then we're gonna go home. I have to get them laid down for a nap, and I have some organizing to do. And I'm so excited because I picked up Nathan's school supplies, and I got him a backpack. I didn't get certain items that are like solely for in the classroom, because I am choosing to homeschool him. I will talk about that because I'm sure some of you have some questions for me about that. So when I get home and sit down, I will like explain all of that to you guys. I finally found some downtime. The boys are sleeping and it's a little after 2 o'clock, but I got so much cleaning done. I washed bedding, I deep cleaned the kitchen. The bathroom is pending. I am taking a break just because I'm like so tired from all the cleaning I did. But I completely reorganized Nathan's drawers, got rid of some clothes that don't fit, and like put those all in bins to give to my sister, because my sister's having a boy. So there's gonna be a lot of boys in our family, but luckily, me having 3 boys and them all being different ages, she's gonna have lots of like hand-me-downs for me to give to her. And my grandma did stop by very briefly. She's just now leaving. We hung out for a minute and we talked. She was just like talking to me about like our Bible study coming up, and asking me about like what I'm getting my husband for our anniversary, and actually one of his gifts came. So I'm gonna show you guys that. But first and foremost, I would like to give my update. So the first update is that I am doing the e-learning for Nathan. I made this decision because the way everything is going to be, how it's going to be laid out, I feel like the way to make him have a successful school year is to start it off at home where he's most comfortable. I feel like going to kindergarten from preschool is a big jump. Preschool, he was only going Monday through Thursday and every other Friday, I forget. But he was only going like so many days a week, and then he was only gone from 8 to 11:30, so not very long at all. And with kindergarten, you go the full day, so you're gone from, I think, 8 to 2:45 or something like that, or 3:45, I can't remember. But that's a big thing, to not be at home all day when you're just so used to being at home, and him still being so little. I just feel like he'll have a better experience being at home, because if he were to go to school and he's going to see everyone wearing masks and seeing his teachers wear masks, because of his disability, him being on the spectrum, he doesn't process everything the same. He doesn't understand everything the same. And so it's going to be really hard to keep reiterating, don't touch your face, don't touch other kids, don't touch that, you can't play with that, you can't hug your teacher. He's not going to understand that stuff because he is a very touchy person. He likes to hug. He likes to, when he's like playing with other kids, like kids touch each other. That's what kids do. And to tell a 5-year-old you can't do that when all they've ever known is that, you know, it's okay to play with other kids, it's okay to do this. Like when you all of a sudden tell them it's not okay to do this, then they're confused because they've went their whole 5 years of life thinking that it was okay to do this, and now they're told that they can't. So I just feel like it's going to be really, really hard for him. And with our school system, they're so confusing. They keep going back and forth. They finally kind of came to like a solid decision about it. I guess they're going to do e-learning for the first 3 weeks to see like how everything goes and get like the students, you know, kind of introduced to the teachers and get them introduced to how everything's going to be when they go back. And then after the 3 weeks, they're going to be going back. Now, I don't know if I want him to go back after the 3 weeks or if I want to do e-learning for like the first semester. I've been thinking about it pretty heavily, and his dad contacted me and asked me, you know, what's going on with school. I really want to be involved with his schooling. Like, tell me what your plan is and how everything's gonna go. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I do want to show you guys his school supply. I didn't get everything just because some things are like paper towels, Ziploc bags. That's for the classroom setting, and he's not gonna need that right away because he'll be at home. So I just got like the stuff that I would need for him here to homeschool him. Okay, so here is everything that I got. I got him a backpack too, just because backpacks are really scarce right now, which is weird. They had one Pokemon one left, so I grabbed that for him, and I think he's gonna be happy. And this is just the other stuff that I got. This was only like $1 or something. This is so cute. I found this in the Target dollar spot. It's just like a really cute little organizer for like homeschooling, or even for teachers to get for their classrooms. So I got this to keep all of his homeschooling stuff in, and I'll turn it around this way. I also found these in the Target dollar spot. There's colors and shapes and alphabet, and it's for grades pre-K to kindergarten. It says ages 3 to 5. He is going on 6, but he does struggle with a lot of these things because of him being on the spectrum. And so I thought it would be really good to have these little booklets here to kind of do some extra work when we're not doing the assigned work that the teacher is going to give us. And it just has like some really cool little things in here with the letters and then pictures to kind of help describe. And then for the colors and shapes one, I really like how with the shapes it not only shows you like what the shape is, the name of it, and then how to trace all the different ways, like because ovals can be in like different shapes, so it shows you the different ways that you can trace it. But then it also has you write out the actual word for the name of the shape, and that's going to help with his writing and being able to understand what he's writing, because he can't read yet. I've been trying to work with him and read to him every night. I read a book with him, and I've been trying to get him to help like sound out words, and he's still struggling with it, but he's at least getting introduced to it. And then just 2 composition notebooks and 2 just regular folders, and then of course watercolors, kid scissors, glue sticks. It said to get a 4-pack, but he's gonna be at home and I just got the 2-pack. I'm like, if he needs more glue, then I will send him to school with more glue. 24-pack of crayons. This is the teacher's preferred one. Fine tip markers, wide tip markers, 12 count colored pencils, also preferred by teachers. And then I got the 4-pack of the classic colors of the dry erase. They had a really pretty, like, I think it was a 6-pack of like really pretty dry erase ones. But I know for school, the teacher is gonna want them to have just like the standard black, blue, red, and green. So that is what I got. And then as far as any other updates, so I know I talked about it recently in a video that I was unfairly let go from my job. And it still makes me sad. I've talked to a couple of my old coworkers, you know, some of them have reached out to me and said that they miss me and, you know, asked what happened and things like that. And I was truly panicking because of the coronavirus and a lot of jobs that aren't considered critical infrastructures, you know, they're hanging in the balance. They could close at any time, especially with our cases going up like they are. And so I'm like, what if I can't get into a job that is guaranteed to stay open? You know, what if I do get a job somewhere and they end up closing, and then I'm right back to not having a job at a time like this? So luckily I put in an application to like a lot of places, but one of the places in particular is a grocery store called Aldi. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but here in the Midwest, we love our Aldis. They're great stores, great produce, and they're actually up and coming. They remodeled a lot of their stores, and they pay their employees really good, almost $14 an hour to start. And then right now I think they're doing $2 hazard pay too, which is like, to work at a grocery store and scan groceries, that's pretty good. And I applied, and I know someone that works at the Mishawaka location. She used to work at the one that I applied to, and it's even better because I'm close with her because she's the pastor's wife, and the pastor is our marriage counselor. So I reached out to her, and I didn't ask for her help, but I just asked her, I'm like, what can I do to maximize my chances of getting hired there? Is there anyone specific I should be emailing or calling to follow up? Because I didn't know like managers' names or anything like that. And she ended up mentioning me to the district manager who was happening to be in town, and she emailed me right away and was like, hey, I want to do an interview with you this weekend. Does that sound good? I'm like, absolutely. So I interviewed with her. She loved me. She loved all my retail and customer service experience, because before I decided to be a medical assistant and work in phlebotomy, I was doing a lot of like sales desk and cashier work, a lot of that. So I had a lot of experience in that. And she ended up offering me a job right then and there. She was like, well, I would love to offer you the job. Like, do you want it? And it was so, I wanted to cry right then and there, because I did not think I was going to get a job that quickly after being let go from my previous job. And so, of course, I said yes. She said my start date is August 10th, so that's next Monday. So I have the rest of this week and this weekend off, and then I'm supposed to start work next Monday. So I'm so excited about that. The pay is going to be really good, and because they're right down the road, I will be able to work some like short shifts during the week when my husband's home. So that means bringing in more money. I'm really happy about that. I'm really thankful. I've been praying really heavily about like strength and patience and guidance and like what to do about this whole, you know, not having a job. And that kind of leads me to my other update. I had mentioned that I filed for unemployment and that it was like pending, and I didn't know what was going on with that. And I found out after, I think it took exactly 22 days after I filed. They weren't able to get a hold of my job, so they just went ahead and qualified me, and under the like description they put, you know, no response from employer, because they weren't able to get a hold of my boss to find out like why I was let go. And so they just decided that she was unjustly let go, so we're going to qualify her. That was another blessing, because I had found that out just a few days before I got the email about getting the job, or not getting the job, but having the interview at Aldi. So it was just like so many blessings happened in that whole, like just in that 1 week. Like it was amazing, and I just kept crying. I was so emotional, I was so thankful, and I just kept saying like how blessed I was, how thankful I was. And I was already in a mindset where I was, you know, trying to be positive and still be grateful and thankful for everything. But I'm even more thankful now because I know that this is going to help my family. The way the timing worked out was like really, really perfect, to be honest. And that's just like the work of prayer. Well, in my humble opinion, that is the work of me praying and just keeping this positive attitude. Because even after finding out, you know, I lost my job, and after realizing my unemployment might be held up because I was let go, I'm like, I just have to give it to someone higher than myself. I have to just be positive, and no matter what the outcome is, I have to still be thankful, because at the end of the day, I still have a house. There's still food in the fridge. My kids are still happy and healthy. I'm still healthy and I'm alive, and like there's so many people that are so much worse off. So I think just keeping that thought in my head has like really, really helped as well. But I'm really quick gonna show you guys what I got my husband for our anniversary, because I completely forgot. So 1 second. Okay, so this is called a love book. It says, "You've just been loved." It comes in a very discreet package, and they tell you before it ships, like when you place your order, that to look for a very discreet package that doesn't like have any incriminating any information on it that's going to give it away. And I love that, because when it came, I didn't even know what the package was. I was like, what is this that I ordered? I didn't order anything. And I opened it and I was like, oh, it's my love book. So what it is, if it's like your anniversary, or it's like a friendship thing or a birthday thing, you can pick whatever you want the book to be about, and then you customize the characters in the book, and then you're able to like put like a special date if there's a special date. And you can also customize the text in the book. You can customize certain pages, and you can also customize the cover. I was kind of simple with mine. I customized the cover, I made my own characters, and then I added a special note at the end of the book. But everything else was kind of pre-populated. The website did it all for me itself. So this is what my love book looks like. It says, "Happy Anniversary, Love, Elena," and then it has me and him, and there's a pretty sunset and this big old tree and a little swing. And I've already opened this once. I don't want to keep opening it too many times, because I don't want him to like know that I've already opened it. Like, I don't know. He'll be like, why are you opening it? But here it is. I did not get the hardcover. I got the soft cover. Hardcover, I think, was $54, and I think this was $49. No, I'm wrong. This was $44.95. Hardcover, I believe, is $49. Yeah. And so, like, on the inside it says happy anniversary, and there's August 16th, 2020. That's our 1 year anniversary. And it just has like some really cute little pages in it. Little like filler pages with just like some random designs, and then just all these like cute little things about us. I did pick, like, the computer did the work for me, but I did say like, oh, I like that he's tall, or I love this about him, or this is what makes him special. And the computer used what I put and then customized like pages for the book. I believe there's a total of 45 pages in this book, I think, which is quite a lot actually. And then my little special note is there at the end with "Love, Elena." I think this is so cute. And it is a little pricey, but the first anniversary is the paper anniversary, and I just thought, what better way than to get him a little personalized book that is the story, like, that's us, with like us in it. So I don't know, I was getting creative. I was thinking, I'm like, paper anniversary, I was gonna write him like an actual love book, like my own love book. I was gonna write our story and make it into a book myself. And I think that would have been a really cool idea, but I just saw this online, and just the way this is made, it's so nice that it's not gonna fall apart right away. It's gonna stay in good condition, and it's something that can be easily preserved. So I just thought this was like the best option. All right, that does it for today's video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my food that I was eating earlier. I have been cleaning, so I didn't have a chance to eat it, and then I'm gonna wait for the boys to get up. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.